Hello and welcome. Today I'm adding Flap Happy from the Mega Cat Collection 3 to my ever-growing list where I rank every Evercade game ever. Flap Happy is, as the title suggests, a vague riff on Flappy Bird or games of that ilk. Only instead of trying to get through various obstacles and score points, each level is a single screen with various obstacles and you have to land on 5 platforms in each level before going to the exit. There's no nostalgia or story to talk of, so let's get straight on to the
graphics.
The main sprite of your Flappy Bird is a tiny sprite, probably 8x8 or something, and the rest of the sprites and graphics follow suit. It's certainly not what you'd call a good looking game, even for the hardware it's developed for, but the small sprites works well with the style of the gameplay, so it's effective in that manner, but yeah, it's certainly not much to look at.
Sound and music.
The sound effects are very minimal, and the music is not particularly good, to be perfectly honest. Although when you complete the game you get punished with the most god-awful music imaginable.
Gameplay.
The main gameplay loop is very simple. As I explained at the beginning of the video, you flap your bird away to land on various platforms. Once you've landed on all 5, you can go to the exit. Simple as that. Only the levels have various obstacles and it's not as simple as that. There are various different game levels or difficulty levels: easy, medium, hard, hardest and endless, with endless featuring procedurally generated levels. And naturally on the easiest mode it starts out relatively easy but can still be frustrating, especially while you're learning the nuances of the controls. But later levels are definitely fiendish and there's no way I'd be able to have gotten through them without using save states, or tearing out what's left of my hair. Of course that's not an ideal way to play it, and the best way to enjoy it is to do it old school, with the lives it gives you and playing it through and generally getting better at it, if you have the patience for it.
Overall opinion.
It doesn't look good, it sounds worse, but it plays quite well depending on your tolerance for this sort of gameplay. For myself, I don't mind it in small doses, so this is an okay game, nothing special, but a good palate cleanser or a sort of waiting room style of game, I suppose. Although I can't imagine myself putting the cart in an Evercade just to play this game. But there's no denying that it's quite addictive and mechanically it's pretty tight. But I think people's mileage on this sort of game will greatly vary.
Ranking.
Placing Flap Happy on my ever-growing list where I rank every Evercade game ever, I've elected to put it above Pinball for the Intellivision, but below Sydney Hunter and the Shrines of Peril, placing it at 296 out of 418 games that I've ranked so far, which I'm sure some people would think that's quite a low ranking, but a game this infuriating deserves it, even if I do keep coming back to it. Anyway, that's everything for this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.